Hi ladies, welcome back to Senior Wellness 68N, your space for real conversations about confidence, beauty, and aging with grace. I'm so glad you're here. Let me start with something that might hit close to home. Have you ever opened your closet and thought, none of this feels like me anymore? You stand there, flipping through hangers, trying to find something that feels fresh, but everything either looks too young, too boring, or just not right. You step out, dressed as best you can, and yet somehow you still feel invisible. Not because you didn't try, but because what once worked doesn't anymore. I see this all the time. I've worked with women over 50 and 60 for over a decade, and let me tell you, you are not alone. So many amazing, brilliant, stylish women tell me the same thing. I feel like I disappeared. Like the world sees through them the moment their hair turned gray or their shape shifted a bit. But here's the truth, you haven't disappeared. You've evolved. And your style should evolve with you. That's why today's video matters. Because one of the most powerful tools you can use to reclaim your presence isn't surgery, or makeup, or even a whole new wardrobe, it's color. As a fashion designer who specializes in helping women over 50 and 60, I've seen firsthand how just one well-chosen color can transform not only how others see you, but how you see yourself. So if you're ready to be seen again, not as who you used to be, but as the radiant, self-assured woman you are now, then grab your coffee, settle in, and let's rediscover the 6 colors that will completely change the way you feel in your own skin. 1. French Navy. Quiet confidence never goes out of style. What if the color you've been avoiding all these years is actually the one that flatters you the most? Let me introduce you to the blue that outshines black for real women over 50. Before you scroll past thinking, navy, really? Stick with me, because what I'm about to share might just replace black as your go-to color forever. Yes, black is classic, slimming, and chic. But for women over 50 and 60, black can also be harsh. It draws attention to lines, shadows, and can even make your skin look more tired than it really is. That's where French Navy steps in, and ladies, this shade is the unsung hero of mature style. Unlike standard navy, French Navy has a softer, slightly smoky tone that feels richer, deeper, and infinitely more flattering. It gives you that same polished sophistication as black, but with warmth. It reflects light, especially around your face, and helps bring life back into your features without overpowering you. Now let me tell you how I discovered its magic. A few years ago, I was styling a client named Donna, an incredible woman in her early 60s. She was preparing for a major conference, and her instinct was to reach for a black pantsuit, like she always had. But something wasn't clicking. Her hair had gone silver, her skin tone had softened, and that black suit suddenly felt flat. So we swapped it for a French Navy blazer with a soft ivory shell underneath, and the moment she looked in the mirror, she paused. "I look like I've had 8 hours of sleep and a spa day," she laughed. And she wasn't wrong. That blazer did something black hadn't done in years. It enhanced her instead of hiding her. What makes French Navy so powerful is its versatility. You can wear it to the office, a brunch, a wedding, or even running errands, and still look pulled together. It pairs beautifully with cream, camel, soft pinks, or even olive green if you want something earthy. If you're not ready to go full-on with a jacket, try it as a wrap dress, a cardigan, or even a scarf. Just a touch of French Navy near the face can make a remarkable difference. Here's the stylist trick. Always choose structured fabrics like crepe, pont knit, or lightweight wool. These hold shape well and create a tailored elegance that's incredibly flattering without feeling stiff. And if you love pearls, French Navy makes them glow. I've done entire capsule wardrobes around this one color because it works on every level, professional, casual, even romantic. Mini tip: if you're ever unsure what to wear for an important day, when you want to look capable, calm, and confident, French Navy is your secret weapon. But color isn't just about looking polished, it's also about how you feel. French Navy says, "I've lived, I've led, and I'm not done yet." And that brings us perfectly to the next color, something that adds gentleness, softness, and a touch of quiet femininity. If French Navy gives you structure and strength, this next hue gives you light and grace. Let's talk about the romantic glow of Dusty Rose too. Dusty Rose, the color of soft power. What if the most flattering color for your skin tone isn't beige or gray, but something softer, warmer, and beautifully unexpected? Let's talk about the pink that works like magic for women over 50. If French navy is the power suit of color, then dusty rose is the handwritten love letter. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, pink, at my age. But hear me out. I'm not talking about bubblegum pink or the pastel shades that scream baby shower. Dusty rose is something else entirely. It's soft, yes, but it's also smart, elegant, and undeniably grown up. Dusty rose is a muted pink with just enough gray or mauve to give it depth and sophistication. And let me tell you, this color is one of my absolute favorites for women over 50 and 60. Why? Because it brings something back that we often lose over time, warmth and radiance, without the need for makeup. You see, as we age, our skin tone naturally changes. We lose some of that rosy undertone, and our features can appear more muted or washed out. Dusty rose gently fills in that gap. It adds color back to your face, but in the most graceful, flattering way possible. No harsh contrasts. No gimmicks, just glow. One of my longtime clients, Melanie, is 64 and a retired piano teacher. She'd worn dark neutrals for years, grays, navies, and blacks, thinking they were slimming and safe. But during a spring wardrobe refresh, I pulled a dusty rose silk blouse from the rack and handed it to her. She hesitated at first, but trusted me enough to try it on. The moment she looked in the mirror, she gasped, "Is that me?" Her cheeks looked lifted, her eyes brighter. Her entire posture changed. That's the power of a well-chosen color. It doesn't just dress your body, it revives your spirit. So how do you wear dusty rose without feeling overly sweet? Let me give you a few stylist-approved combinations. Pair a dusty rose blouse with taupe trousers or gray jeans for a refined, relaxed daytime look. Layer a dusty rose cardigan over a simple ivory tee and soft beige slacks for a comfortable but polished weekend outfit. Want a quick pop of glow? Add a dusty rose scarf near your neckline. You'd be surprised how much it lights up your face on even the most tired mornings. And here's a little fabric tip. Look for dusty rose in silk blends, brushed cotton, or cashmere, materials that reflect soft light and move gracefully. Avoid stiff or shiny fabrics in this color, they can flatten its beauty. Oh, and don't forget accessories. A dusty rose leather handbag or a pair of suede flats can quietly anchor your whole look. You don't have to be drenched in pink to feel its effect. A little goes a long way. Sparkle's mini tip. If you're going to a lunch, reunion, or even a date, dusty rose tells the world, "I'm gentle, but I'm not invisible." And that, my friend, brings us to something completely different. Because sometimes, instead of a gentle whisper, you want to bring the energy. You want your presence to sparkle, to feel alive, to say, "I'm not slowing down, I'm waking up." If that's the feeling you're looking for, the next color was made just for you. Let's step into the lush, vibrant world of emerald green. 3. Emerald green, the color that recharges your energy. What if you could wear a color that makes your skin glow, your posture lift, and your energy come alive, without even trying? That's exactly what emerald green does for women over 50 and 60. If dusty rose is your quiet glow, then emerald green is your power surge. I always say, this color doesn't walk into a room. It arrives. Emerald green is rich, vibrant, and refreshingly bold without ever being too much. It sits somewhere between natural vitality and classic elegance, and that balance is what makes it so flattering for mature women. It doesn't wash you out. It doesn't compete with your hair or makeup. It enhances everything. You know how sometimes you look in the mirror and feel like you need a nap, even if you just woke up? Emerald green fixes that. It reflects light beautifully, especially on skin that's softening with age. It brightens the whites of your eyes, lifts the tone of your cheeks, and just brings this sense of aliveness. And here's the science behind the beauty. Color psychology links green, especially jewel tones like emerald, with renewal, growth, and inner balance. It's the color of nature, health, and calm strength. And when you wear it, people pick up on that, even if they can't explain why. I had a client named Tanya, a 59-year-old nutritionist from Seattle. She'd been going through a rough season, early retirement, a few health changes, and some emotional setbacks. Her wardrobe was stuck in neutrals. Beige, charcoal, and navy. During a color consult, I pulled out an emerald green knit top and she literally said, "That is not me." But something told me it was, so I encouraged her to try it, just for fun. The moment she put it on, she lit up. "Oh," she whispered, "this feels like breathing again." A few weeks later, she emailed me, "I wore that top to lunch with my sister, She said I look like I just came back from vacation. That's the kind of magic emerald green offers. Now, how do you wear it? For daytime, a soft emerald blouse with white or cream pants is a showstopper in the simplest way. For weekends, a cozy emerald sweater with jeans gives you comfort without sacrificing style. For statement dressing, an emerald coat or dress with gold jewelry, instant presence. For subtle impact, try an emerald scarf, earrings, or even a pair of ballet flats. It doesn't take much to make a big difference, and if you're someone who exercises or walks regularly, try emerald in your activewear. I promise it'll do more for your mood than any gray hoodie ever could. Mini tip: emerald green is what I call a reconnect color. It reconnects you with your natural vibrance and helps the world see it too. If you've been feeling stuck in safe tones, this is your escape hatch. Now, sometimes we don't just want to feel refreshed, we want to feel bold again. To walk into a room with our head high and a little fire in our step. And when you want confidence to speak before you even say a word, there's one color that never lets you down. Let's talk about the powerful, passionate elegance of crimson. 4. Crimson: bold, beautiful, and unapologetic. What if wearing red didn't make you feel exposed, but empowered? Crimson isn't about being loud. It's about being unmistakably alive, and that's something every woman over 50 deserves to feel. Now let's be honest, red can be intimidating. A lot of my clients over 50 have told me, I used to wear red when I was younger, but now it just feels like too much. And I get it. As we age, we often feel like we need to quiet down, to soften everything. But here's what I've learned as a stylist. It's not about giving up red. It's about choosing the right kind of red, and that's where crimson comes in. Crimson is deeper than cherry and warmer than ruby. It's the perfect midpoint between bold and refined. It has energy, but it also has elegance. It doesn't shout. It speaks clearly and confidently, just like a woman who knows exactly who she is. For women over 50 and 60, crimson is one of those colors that can instantly lift your presence without stealing your thunder. It draws the eye, but with respect. It brings warmth to your complexion, enhances your lip tone, and gives your features a beautiful definition. Let me tell you about Patricia. She's a 68-year-old retired lawyer from Atlanta who hadn't worn red in over 2 decades. It just didn't feel like me anymore, she told me. I didn't want to look like I was trying too hard. But during a personal style session, I pulled out a crimson wrap dress, elegant neckline, subtle draping, soft jersey knit. She was skeptical but curious. And once she tried it on, her whole body language changed. She looked in the mirror and said, "Wow, I look powerful but feminine." She ended up wearing that dress to her nephew's wedding. When she walked into the venue, heads turned. One guest even told her, "You look like you own the room." And the best part, she believed it. That's the crimson effect. It's not about seduction, it's about self-assurance. It says, "Yes, I've changed, and I love who I am now." Here's how to work crimson into your wardrobe. Statement piece: a crimson dress with minimal accessories. Let the color do the talking. Smart casual: pair a crimson blouse with dark jeans or tailored pants and neutral shoes. Accent option: crimson lipstick, a silk scarf, or a handbag can bring your whole outfit to life. Formal balance: crimson with soft neutrals like ivory, beige, or gray keeps the look grounded and timeless. Fabric tip: look for crimson in matte knits, soft pont, or flowy crepe. These drape well and create movement that flatters every curve. Mini tip: crimson is best worn when you want to remind yourself, and everyone else, that your confidence didn't retire when you did. But as bold as crimson is, some days call for something a little more understated, a little deeper, a little richer, something that carries mystery and maturity, not just heat. And when you want to express quiet luxury, without sacrificing strength, there's one color that delivers every time. Let's step into the timeless elegance of warm burgundy. 5. Warm burgundy, where depth meets elegance. What if the most powerful color in your wardrobe didn't shout, but whispered with poise and grace? Warm burgundy isn't flashy, it's magnetic. And for women over 50 and 60, that's exactly the kind of attention we deserve. After crimson's bold energy, let's turn down the volume, just a touch, and add some depth. Warm burgundy is like a well-aged wine. Full-bodied, rich, and endlessly refined. It's not here to compete. It's here to command quiet respect. And let me tell you, it's one of the most flattering colors I've ever worked with for mature women. Unlike bright reds or jewel-toned purples, warm burgundy brings a calm strength to your appearance. It doesn't overwhelm the face or wash you out. Instead, it enriches your natural tones, especially if you have warm, olive, or golden undertones. But even if you're fair, this color adds a grounding sophistication that works with your features, not against them. Here's what I tell all my clients. If you want to look effortlessly luxurious, without looking like you're trying, burgundy is your answer. Let me share a story from Janet, a 71-year-old retired architect from Denver. Janet was always practical. Her wardrobe was mostly grayscale, lots of charcoal, slate, and navy. She told me, "I don't do color. It's too fussy." But one December afternoon, we were prepping her holiday outfits, and I gently nudged her toward a warm burgundy wool coat. Not bright, not flashy, just rich and quietly stunning. At first, she resisted. Then she put it on. Janet looked at herself and smiled. "I look elegant," she said, and she did. But more importantly, she felt it. She wore that coat to her granddaughter's winter concert. On the way out of the auditorium, strangers were complimenting her left and right. One woman said, "I hope I look like that when I'm your age." Janet didn't just feel warm. She felt seen. That's what warm burgundy does. It's not about being trendy, it's about being timeless. So how can you wear it? Outerwear. A structured wool coat or a lightweight trench in burgundy instantly elevates even the simplest outfit. Sweater weather. A burgundy cashmere sweater with cream trousers is a dream for fall and winter. Accessorize. A burgundy leather handbag, gloves, or ankle boots can bring richness to neutral outfits. Layer it right. Burgundy pairs beautifully with ivory, navy, taupe, and even dusty rose if you want contrast with softness. Fabric matters here too. Choose natural or textured fabrics, like wool, suede, velvet, or brushed cotton. These fabrics hold burgundy's depth and give it the dignity it deserves. Mini tip: when you want your style to say, "I've lived a life worth noticing," warm burgundy is the color that delivers. Now, after all this color, let's take a breath. Let's return to simplicity, clarity, and light. Because sometimes the most powerful statement isn't about pigment, it's about presence. And that's why our final color is a quiet classic that never goes out of style. Let's close with the soft elegance of ivory. 6. Soft ivory, grace that whispers, never shouts. If every other color tells a story, ivory is the quiet page where everything finally makes sense. It doesn't need to sparkle. It just needs to be present, and that's what makes it unforgettable. We've covered bold, rich, radiant colors, but let me tell you a secret. The color I return to again and again for women over 50 and 60, the one that works with every skin tone, every season, and every style, is soft ivory. It's not stark like pure white. It's not cold like gray. Ivory has warmth, softness, and a quiet kind of elegance that says, "I no longer need to prove anything." And if that resonates with you, then ivory is your color. Ivory doesn't demand attention, but it earns it. It reflects light beautifully onto your face, softens your silhouette, and brings calm to any outfit. It's the color I reach for when a client wants to look polished but relaxed, refined but effortless. Here's why it works so well. As we age, strong contrasts like black and white can sometimes feel too severe. But ivory, it's gentle. It allows the natural warmth of your skin to shine through, and it gives your outfit that quiet, expensive-looking finish that's hard to explain but easy to feel. Let me share a story from Elizabeth, a 74-year-old retired professor from New York. She had a gala coming up, something formal, elegant, and a little intimidating. Most women her age would have reached for navy, black, or jewel tones. But she surprised me. She said, "I want to look radiant, but I don't want to wear color at all." I suggested a tailored ivory pantsuit, soft lines, silk blend, no sparkle, no fuss, just structure and flow. She wore it with a single strand of pearls, nude heels, and a bold red lip. And the result? She didn't just look beautiful, she looked powerful in the most understated way possible. One guest at the gala even told her, "You're the calm in the room, the kind of elegance money can't buy." That's the essence of soft ivory. Here's how to wear it in everyday life. Work and casual, an ivory blouse with camel trousers, or a light cardigan layered over jeans and a soft pink tee. Dressy occasions. An ivory midi dress with gold jewelry for garden parties, brunches, or vow renewals. Layering magic. Ivory under burgundy, under French navy, next to dusty rose, it plays well with everything. Accessories. Ivory handbags, scarves, and shoes are the unsung heroes of a capsule wardrobe. Mini tip, if you ever feel overwhelmed by your closet, start with ivory. Build from there. Let it be your canvas, your reset button, your soft spotlight. And now, my friend, let's bring it all together. Because this wasn't just about color. It was about reclaiming visibility, about reminding yourself and the world that beauty doesn't have a timeline. That elegance isn't about age, it's about presence. So whether you start with French navy's quiet confidence or dusty rose's feminine glow, whether you lean into emerald's energy or crimson's power, whether you wrap yourself in burgundy or soften everything with ivory, you are writing your story through color. And it's a story worth noticing. So, which of these 6 colors spoke to you the most? Maybe it was the quiet strength of French navy, or the soft warmth of dusty rose, the bold spark of crimson, or the timeless calm of ivory. Whatever it was, I hope you're walking away today not just with outfit ideas, but with a reminder. You're still very much here, and you deserve to be seen. If this video helped you feel even one step closer to that, give it a like, share it with a friend who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe to Senior Wellness 68N for more style, confidence, and wellness tips made just for women like you. Until next time, stay radiant, stay true, and let your colors shine.